I have no idea what Costco was thinking. I have no idea what on earth they were thinking. At a time in which every major corporation, including Target on Friday, McDonald's, John Deere, Harley Davidson, Tractor Supply, Toyota, all of these companies have said, we're out on DEI because DEI doesn't make any money. DEI is bad policy. It's just bad for Americans. Costco said, hey, we want to get in the middle of this. We want to we want to invite the biggest race grifter on the world, Al Sharpton, to our Costco store so that he can remind the world that Costco has in fact doubled down on their own DEI. I don't know why they would do this. Costco is pretty universally loved by everyone of all political backgrounds. The fact that they're going to say, we're going to enforce DEI, I mean, people can live without Costco. The deals aren't that great. It's a fallacy. It's like they used to say Sam's Club was so incredible. It's not. Al Sharpton's DEI stunt backfires spectacularly after liberal icon marches in support of Costco. It's the kiss of death. Before we get into the story, real quick word from this video sponsor, Private Internet Access. Shout out to this video's sponsor, Private Internet Access. Look, if you aren't using a VPN yet, you're completely missing out, and Private Internet Access is the one I use on all of my devices. If you've been following the news, you see that censorship, websites, apps are getting shut down in certain countries, all sorts of craziness. Well, a VPN helps you never have to worry about that. Private Internet Access also protects you from the prying eyes of hackers, internet service providers, and others that can view your personal data. Perhaps also just as importantly, Private Internet Access allows you to access region-restricted content from all over the world. Streaming services like Netflix, Amazon Prime, and more have different library options based on where you're located, and some shows simply cannot be accessed if you're not in the target location. Happens to me all the time. Many sports events also have regional blackouts. Well, VPNs can be a convenient way to make sure you're getting the content that you're paying for. Private Internet Access also allows you to protect an unlimited amount of devices all at the same time, so your entire household with a single subscription. And I've been working with Private Internet Access so long that I have an absolutely massive discount available to my viewers. Link in the description below. Get Private Internet Access today using my link. Save huge, protect your computers, access all the content that you've been paying for, and ensure that your internet is never censored. Hey, if you don't have VPN yet, get Private Internet Access. It's the one I use. Link in the description. Let's hear what the good Reverend Lovechild, let's hear what the good Reverend has to say.
Corporations came forward and said, we're going to do diversity. We're going to do this because race needs to be dealt with. And for Donald Trump to be able to cancel a commitment they made is an outright affront to the black community, brown community.
Yo, the black community doesn't care about DEI either, by the way. The black community cares about hundreds of thousands of illegal immigrants moving into their cities and overtaking where they live. Right? They don't care taking their jobs, taking their safety, taking over their parks, taking over their community centers. If you look at ultimately where look, black people live everywhere, obviously. Suburbs, all over the country, right? They live in Montana. Black people are farmers. Black people are airline pilots. But the largest concentrations of black folks are in the cities, in Democrat-run cities. And they have been displaced by hundreds of thousands of illegal immigrants. You think I'm making that up? Look it up. The black community is sick of illegal immigration because they're in there, they're taking their resources. They're muscling them out of jobs, muscling them out of support that some of them need.
LGBTQ gay community and women that they committed to. So that is why we will stand with those that stand with us.
Oh, okay.
Costco's immediately stepped out and said that they will not back off DEI. On last Monday, Martin Luther King holiday, I announced that for 90 days we're going to research the company that we find that has made the most affront. We will call a boycott. But today we are calling a buy-in.
Ooh, a buy-in.
I bought 100 people $25 gift certificates. We're going shopping at Costco because they've stood with us. People that stand with us, we will stand with them.
Okay. So you're literally paying people with, I don't know where you got that money, Al Sharpton. Costco shoppers warned that Al Sharpton's involvement in a buy-in celebrating their DEI policies would be a kiss of death for the retail giant. The show of support from Sharpton's organization came after Costco and its shareholders defied President Trump's and a conservative activist by voting to stick to their diversity, equity, and inclusion policies last week. The controversial civil rights activist led a whole 100 people of his National Action Network through Harlem Costco to spend the money that he gave them to show their gratitude of the decision. Leading a buy-in, National Action Committee members at Costco in Harlem to show our support, Sharpton revealed in a speech outside that he'd bought $125 gift cards. Ooh, 25 whole dollars? You could get 2 bottles of Kirkland vodka for that. By the way, was that some of the money that Kamala Harris paid you? The $500,000 that Kamala Harris paid you? Was that, how much of that was of the five? So you got $500,000 for the Kamala Harris interview, right? $500,000, and you donated $2,500. That's it. $2,500. You can't hardly buy anything at Costco for $25. The move, of course, has been sharply criticized online due to Sharpton's divisive reputation. Some critics called his involvement as a kiss of death for Costco. It won't be the kiss of death, but that's fine. People are still going to buy him with cheap stuff, but I don't care about Costco. I don't need to go there. They don't need to go there. I don't need to go there. As a lifelong customer, when Reverend Al Sharpton is using you as a Liberal Party tool, I'm done with you. Sharpton is a kiss of death, another added. One said that they would boycott the retailer, such as the infamous boycott of Bud Light after their partnership with trans influencer Dylan Mulvaney, due to their disappointment in Costco lining themselves with Al Sharpton. It's unclear if Costco had any knowledge of Sharpton's plans. Oh, I'm sure they didn't. I'm sure they didn't. I am almost 100% certain that Costco is like, no, Al Sharpton, please, no. Please don't. I wonder how much they love Al Sharpton now that they're getting Bud Lighted. I'm canceling my membership's auto renewal this week and won't be shopping there again. One critic said, if Al Sharpton shows up, you're most definitely on the wrong side of history. Another said, well, a third described him as a chaos agent. Sharpton was slammed for accepting $500,000 from Kamala Harris during the presidential election campaign, just weeks before a gushing interview in which was aired on MSNBC to 11 people. Harris's campaign allegedly gave 2 payments of $250,000 to Sharpton's National Action Network on September 5th and October 1st. Well, why didn't they just why didn't he donate $500,000? Why didn't he give those people all $1,000? Why didn't he give 5,000 people, $100 to actually do something? $25 is a pathetic dole out. Here you see Robbie Starbuck. Does Costco really want to be in a fight where it's an Al Sharpton and MSNBC versus the entire movement behind Trump? Bold move, if so. I think they'll deeply regret it. They still have a little bit of time to consider turning back. No, they don't. Not in my mind. Well-known racist, anti-Semite, and grifter, Al Sharpton leads a Costco buy-in. Again, $25 is all he gave these people. By the way, you can't even buy a Costco membership for $25. And notice how he's in front of the group. He's got to get his media up. Wow. A bunch of people that look how enthused they all look. Look, not a single smile. Oh, there's one. There you go. Yeah, a bunch of old black guys who you gave 25 whole dollars to. Oh, there's a wave. There you go. One person. A white Costco worker attempts to join the group, to which Al Sharpton yells at him to stay on his side. What? Wait, what? Oh, he did, yeah. Stay on your side. So is that what you want, Costco? Is that what you want, Costco? By the way, he doesn't like you, white guy. Overweight white guy. Look at this. He's like, hey, I'm joining the movement. Oop. Stay on your side. Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny how all these people, they just hate white people. You know that, right? Stay on your side. Look, and I have no problem if Al Sharpton doesn't want to associate with white people. But then Al Sharpton doesn't get to get mad when white people don't want to associate with black people. I don't feel that way. I don't care. What does he mean by stay on your side? Does he mean drink from your own water fountain, whitey? This is a spectacular backfire. 98% of Costco shareholders rejected a proposal on Thursday calling for the wholesaler to evaluate risks posed by DEI. We will stand with those who stand with us. $25. Yeah, you could get one package of eggs. So 98% of shareholders said, nah, we're not going to get rid of DEI. I wonder how that's going to work out for them. I don't know if Costco, let's see. Are they, well, their stocks looks like it's doing pretty good today. It's up 1%. We're going to have to wait and see if there's any actual blowback. I don't know what they were thinking. Thanks for this article. I would not support any organization or gender Reverend Al supports. Hence, if Costco is not prepared to change its ways, I'm ready to change my support of it. Regretfully, we recently renewed our annual membership. I mean, you can buy from there, but just don't renew your annual membership. Sometimes the backlash takes a little bit of time before it actually sets in. So we'll have to wait and see how all this shakes out. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like on it. If you haven't yet, subscribe or follow down below. We'll talk to you again real soon.